Iowa seeing blue tonight as more than a dozen Democratic presidential candidates take on Des Moines.
But for those who aren't in the top five, will tonight's Liberty and Justice celebration throw the blue candidates a red light?
Before the dinner and high-level campaigning, there's even more campaigning on the streets of Iowa.
And for some, this is a last-ditch effort to gain support before the Iowa caucus in February. In all, 13 candidates will speak tonight, but most eyes will be on the top four: Senator Elizabeth Warren, former Vice President Joe Biden, South Bend, Indiana Mayor Pete Buttigieg, and Senator Bernie Sanders.
Warren currently holds a 5-point lead in the latest Hawkeye State poll.
Now, among that crowd, Montana's Governor Steve Bullock.
Q2's Jay Cohn joins us now with what's at stake and who else has managed a Cinderella story from this same event. Jay.
Well, Janelle, Russ, tonight's Liberty and Justice fundraiser in Iowa offers the biggest launching pad for Democratic presidential candidates who hope to electrify their campaigns in the run-up to the Iowa caucus set for February 3rd. With just 3 months to go, the time for a breakout moment, though, is dwindling, and campaigns are looking for a boost at Iowa's signature fundraiser tonight. Leading up to the big event, the various campaigns have been hosting block parties, flying in celebrity endorsers, trying to impress potential donors and voters. The scene tonight is the Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines, where the leading Democrats will try to wow an estimated crowd of 13,000 people. They're hoping to create the kind of moment that helped propel Barack Obama to the White House. It was Obama's impassioned speech at this event in 2007 that was considered to be the turning point in his campaign. Strategists know all too well what's at stake tonight.
If they don't do well here, and by doing well, if they aren't in the top 2 or 3,
Right,
it's over for them.
For Montana Governor Steve Bullock, his campaign was holding a grassroots summit today. It's designed to connect with and train Bullock supporters to organize in their communities. Within the past hour, Governor Bullock also hosting a pre-event rally that features his familiar theme, calling on Iowans to caucus for a candidate who can actually beat President Trump. Now, 13 candidates will be taking the stage tonight, with Mayor Pete Buttigieg up first, followed by Vice President Joe Biden. Now, Governor Bullock is the last candidate who will take the stage tonight. That order was decided by a random drawing held 2 weeks ago. So is having the last word tonight an advantage or disadvantage for Governor Bullock? Well, that depends on your perspective. The governor's campaign describes his speech as the keynote address of tonight's event. That might be a stretch. Bullock's competition, though, for the Democratic nomination actually got narrowed down a bit today. Texas Congressman Beto O'Rourke pulled his plug on his presidential bid. O'Rourke announcing his decision on his own website late this afternoon. He says his service to our country will not be as a candidate or as the nominee. So it'll be interesting to see how things play out tonight. Janelle, Russ?
All right. Thanks so much, Jay.